What do you think the Republican Party is going to do going forward? Because you were in Milwaukee, you were at the RNC, and a lot of the speeches centered around President Biden and how the GOP platform is better suited than 4 more years of Biden. Now there's no Biden. So, how does their messaging change within the next 3.5 months?
Well, first off, I would change who they're targeting. They talk about blue collar or working class. I won't call them that. These are paycheck to paycheck voters, and that's how they should be looked at. People who, if they lose their jobs, they could lose their houses, they would lose their cars, they could lose their American dream. And there are so many paycheck to paycheck voters in Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. And they don't want to be classified by class. They don't look at themselves that way, but this is how they live. And in the end, the Republican Party does have an agenda for them. And the vice president choice, J.D. Vance, comes from that group of people. And I think Vance is better at articulating what these paycheck to paycheck voters really think, really believe, and really want. On the other hand, Harris offers these voters a brand new approach to governing and a brand new look at what the Democratic Party really stands for. But we're still not going to know that until the convention itself. I was shocked at how many people of color addressed the GOP convention. I was shocked at how many non-politicians were invited to participate and how open the Republican Party was towards union membership, towards the rank and file. This is not a Republican Party I remember. This is not a Republican Party I'm familiar with. This is a Republican Party that for the first time wasn't drawing a line at roughly 46% of the vote. They were drawing a line at a majority. It looked and felt and sounded much more American than anything that I've seen since Ronald Reagan in the 1980s. If that's enough, we don't know. That still may not be enough, and it may be too new to too many people. But it was a very successful convention. Donald Trump had a very, very well-written 45-minute speech, and then he blew it by using ad-libbing and jumping in and saying the stuff that belied his commitment to unity. And I don't even know if he hears it. I don't even know if he recognizes that when you make attacks against Nancy Pelosi, when you do the ad hominem that he is so well known for, that undermines his argument that this is a unified country and they're approaching America as one country. If he had stuck to his script, it would have been one of the best convention speeches of all time. He didn't. He went way too long. Our undecided voters punished him for it. And I think we're going to see the consequences of that over the coming weeks.